So this is a request for somebody123 and Mademoiselle Toffee, and a few others have asked in regards to how I do my hair. And you know, the silly thing is I've already recorded this about 7 or 8 minutes into it, and then it just crashed on me. So now I'm doing this yet again. I really apologize if it sounds a little bit droning because I've already gone through it. Anyways, what I was basically saying, how I started off, was that I did everything you weren't supposed to do with your hair. I used to wash it every single day, all my life, every single day up until about 1.5 years ago. Because again, when you get older, you start losing essential oils and fats, and I noticed my hair getting a lot drier. So I stopped having to wash it, and now I'm just doing it every other day. I know that there are people who are proponents of, you know, only washing it a couple of times a week, and as far as only a couple of times a month. I just cannot imagine that. I'd be so cranky. Cranky. I'd just be like, what? Nope, don't even talk to me, my hair. My hair, it's dirty, it's itchy, it's smelly, it's... So I am pushing the envelope a little bit by doing it every other day, but I think that, I think it's important that I not do it every day anymore. So that was the one thing that I did wrong, that you may probably shouldn't be doing, is washing it every day, but I did. The thing that perhaps helped me was my complete freaky analness. It actually kind of came in handy because I had a blow dryer that, you know, just a drugstore blow dryer, and I was just going through stuff and cleaning like I usually do, and I opened the back of it and I popped out the little thing, and I was like, oh gosh, there's a lot of lint on that. So I was picking away, put it back in, popped it back on, and then turned it on, and it just no longer gave out hot air ever again. So I think I messed with that filter that was supposed to insulate it to keep the hot air in there. So, and then I didn't replace it. I had that for 7 years or something, and but I think it was a saving grace because I blow dried my hair in cold air only, and it created so much volume, so much shine. It really was healthy hair. So the only reason why I stopped is I don't have the time for that. I mean, it took 25 minutes to dry my hair. Ridiculous. I just do not have the time to spend 25 minutes on my hair. So, so that was over and done with. So those are the two things. The third thing is how I do it. Actually, I'm pretty lazy. I'm really lazy. If you notice in a couple of videos, I think off the top of my head, maybe the NARS one and the go-to products, I've done nothing with my hair. That's what my hair looks like without a single product, because I don't like to use product. So that's just totally without anything and just blow dried. And anytime it sort of goes out, that's just blow drying, and I just, you know, the trick of upside down. You just blow dry it upside down and then pop back up, and that's just sort of the way it looks. Now, what I do is I want to limit and restrict the heat that goes on my hair. Well, the first thing is I did invest in a salon style blow dryer. I just asked my stylist to order me one, and got a pretty good deal on it. It definitely is more pricey than a drugstore one, but I think this was maybe just about $150, and this will last me 10, 15, 20 years. So really, when you compare how long you're going to have it, and I think she just gave me a good deal. I don't know if they're what the prices are, but I do that, and it just gives off a lot of heat, and so I try and limit that. So what I do is, you know, once I'm out of the shower, I wrap my hair, do my makeup, then I take it down, and then I just let the air get to it as much as humanly possible. So I don't go in with a blow dryer. I just try and let it air dry, but of course it doesn't look that great when I do that. So I do wind up blow drying, but I think the total time is maybe 4 or 5 minutes max. And the other thing I do is, if I do use something, which I tend not to do because I don't like that feeling sometimes, is I will use this glossing cream by Frederic Fekkai. And the trick of this one for me is that I don't put this in when my hair is fresh out of the towel or wet. I just find that when there is product in my hair, it takes a lot longer for it to dry, which means I'm just putting more heat. It's just taking a lot longer to use that blow dryer. So I will let it air dry as much as possible, but still wet enough so that I can do something with it or not do something with it, and then dry it a little bit, and then put some of this on, a little dollop, you know, kind of emulsify, and then just, you know, through it, and then finish it off, and it should just be a few minutes. And so that just kind of keeps everything sort of smooth. And if you ever see me with a ponytail or my hair all pulled back, that's on the second day where I can't wash it, and it just drives me nuts. So I need it off my face, and so I haven't really done much to that. You know, the reason why I think I didn't do a lot to my hair is because I washed it every day. So I didn't want to invest time doing all of this stuff only to have it just come out and you know, be washed out, and all that work is sort of ruined. And now that I'm doing every other day, I will do a little bit more because I can, you know, it's easier to put in a ponytail if I've done something with it the day before. And, you know, if there's a little bit of a bend or a wave to it, it's much easier to get it all back there. And that's when I use just a little bit of hairspray. I just have a little baby one because I don't tend to like hairspray very much. I probably have never, yeah, I don't think I've really ever used hairspray. It's not my thing, just because my hair is so heavy. I don't like a crunchy feeling. I don't like anything weighed down. So that's that. If I do something, if I spend some time, I will use a round brush, and this is the Tourmaline. So, you know, everyone knows how to do that. And just do that and blow dry it. The good thing is you want to do that cold shot. That is a trick. When you're using heat and you're curling the hair, most hair dryers come with that little cold shot. Always do that little cold shot because, you know, you're heating it, and so you're creating that great curl, but the only thing that's going to keep it is to put that cold shot so it seals in that heat, because as soon as you take it out and you don't do that cold shot, that heat is still permeated into that hair and it can tend to fall again. So it's a really good idea just to do that little shot for a few seconds and then release the curl, and it'll hold that. It'll hold that for a lot longer and it won't fall. So there's that. And the only other tool is a flat iron. Now, I'm new to flat irons. I only bought one maybe a year ago, 7 months to a year ago, because I just had bone straight hair. So I thought, why should I invest money? Mind you, I got this on a site, Fekkai, I believe, and you can get great deals. This was really inexpensive, and I liked it because it was a bigger one. And in total, I probably use this for just 3 or 4 minutes. Again, I want to use the least amount of heat. And with that, I do use a protectant. I don't know if there are better ones. I'm sure there are. I was just told about this one when I went into a salon, and it's the first one I've ever used. So it works fine with me. I just wanted something to protect it, really. And again, you know, just run it through very quickly. And the reason why I didn't want to purchase one before was I just didn't want to have added steps, but this actually saves me, because if I'm drying my hair, I just won't do anything. I just want it somewhat dry so that I can run this, and that only takes a few minutes. So it actually saved me time. So that was a good thing there. What else? So those really are the only things. Either pulled back because it's dirty. If it's just sort of everywhere, that's with absolutely no product, just blow drying it upside down. And if you do see some sort of bend, that could be a flat iron. I have used this. This is the Kerastase Vinyle Nutri-Sculpt, just on the ends, if I want a little bit more definition. And I think I've had this for years, and I've maybe used it 20 times. It's not something that I tend to go for. Again, because I like that clean feeling, and when I sleep on it, I don't want it sort of on my face with product. I don't want to have any breakouts. I just try and spend the least amount of time. Really, it's about a great cut. I'm a firm believer in just, if you have a great stylist and you get a great cut, it doesn't matter what you do, it's always going to look fantastic. So that's sort of the first line of defense. Well, it's not really a defense, is it? It's just good practice, I guess. So I hope you found this useful somehow. Thanks so much.